Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Jerry, aka Legend. I'm bringing you guys an episode of the weekly recap today for week 2 of the MBL season 3, and I'm joined by my main man Schmonster.
Hello, that's me. Welcome everyone. So we're starting off with the weekly recaps, and we're immediately starting with Team Jahaja versus Not Scald.
Oh.
Yeah, this is quite a good game. I think we can both agree on that. Well, there's no bad game. Like we can't this week. This is spoiler warning as well. If you haven't seen the matches yet, go watch them right now. They're on the respective channels. Just go watch them because this is like major spoiler talk.
Major spoiler alert is in effect.
Just go there right now. Turn off this video. Like, we'll miss you, but you'll come back. It's fine.
Yes.
But anyway, so Team Jahaja versus Not Skull. First off, we've got this Slurpuff that in the beginning it was scary, in the middle it was scary, it kept being scary.
Yes.
They got the belly drum up, which most people would be very scared, but Team Not Skull was not that scared. They set up a bulk up with Mew, and they button passed it to the Steelix as well. It was on the protect and on the belly drum turn, but still, it's something that I would feel like I would try everything at any cost not to let it get a belly drum up personally, but that's because I know how scary it can be. They lost quite a few months to it. Well, Team Jahaja, for letting it set up, they've lost the Hitmontop on the Z-Fly from the Talonflame.
And that's the one critique that I have actually about the play of Belly Drum Slurpuff is how much had to be sacrificed for it to actually get the Belly Drum up and be protected and serve its purpose. You know what I mean? I think Helping Hand Electabuzz with Follow Me was a great support mon for it, because not only do you get the redirection, but you get the Helping Hand to KO stuff that you normally wouldn't KO. Of course, it ended up not KOing the Steelix anyways.
Yeah, it still helped a lot, because like the Steelix was almost max bulk.
Oh yeah.
They needed to bulk up on Steelix just to be certainly to lift the Drain Punch like comfortably to not 2-hit KO. But then after the Helping Hand, we saw that it could 2-hit KO, which Team Skull was quite afraid of, and they realized they should not be playing with Slurpuff anymore.
Yeah. I love this game. You know, there are no bad games, but I think this game was a really strong one. I loved the Z-Fly and Flame Body prep with the Talonflame.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it was a really good play not bringing Gale Wings. Of course, they got hit by the Static by the Electabuzz before anybody got hit by the Flame Body. However, I still think it was a really good prep, and I loved the Z-Fly play.
Yeah, absolutely. The Z-Fly came in clutch as well. Like, it was to let them think the Slurpuff could touch the Talonflame as well, I feel. It was more like a lure.
Yes.
Talonflame didn't do that much on its own. It did kill the Hitmontop, which was quite good with the Z-Fly, even after the -1, which shows why Talonflame is quite a respected mon.
Mm-hmm.
So even in lower tiers, it can hit so hard as well. But I think one of the main MVPs as well for Team Not Skull is the Mew.
Yes.
Like the Mew with Drain Punch and Poison Jab, that was quite good. Can't say anything else about it.
Yeah, I think both teams had amazing prep, but yeah, it was just a very well played game. The bulk up Mew into the Steelix very much saved the game for Not Scald.
Yeah, it could have been a whole lot differently. It could have went so differently if they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Mew is a good program like before the great show and you play, but like the main show for Team Not Skull was the Z Stockpile Snorlax.
Oh my.
Facing off versus Mega Tyranitar and Mega Charizard X, which is...
And a Tapu Bulu, winning the 1v3.
That is just amazing, and certainly the moment I loved most of this match is Team Jahaja's side is the moment they realized it was Z Stockpile.
Yeah.
They were thinking it was a Z attacking move, but the surprise of Z Stockpile came in really clutch versus them. They've said, alright, I think we've got this, we've won this, but then they saw it fully heal the Snorlax.
Yeah.
They weren't so certain anymore, and this shows how scary of an S tier pick Snorlax really is.
The fact that they went for the Z stockpile so that they wouldn't have to run Gluttony for berries and could run Thick Fat, I think was an excellent bring on their part, because it really helped them, like it really won them the game against those Flare Blitzes.
Yeah, the Snorlax just stood there and was doing what it does best, not move.
Yeah.
I've certainly enjoyed watching that, just Snorlax 1v1ing 3 great big Pokemon, like 3 strong physical attackers. So really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, absolutely loved that game.
there's nothing more really to say. So let's move on to the next team.
Next up, I've got Team 2D is greater than 3D versus Team Dreamball. And oh boy, I absolutely loved this game.
Definitely the Defiant Thunderous was a good bring, as well as seeing the God of War with Trace, actually tracing the Intimidate, because it's random in multi-battles, right?
Yes, it is random when you bring in a Trace Pokemon. It's not like Imposter where you trace across the field, or you transform across the field from you. It's the Trace can trace either one. So the fact they swapped in the guard and got the Intimidate, I think was an awesome play by them.
Really, really good.
I really like the Tailwind Tornadus, and I'm sorry for cutting you off there, but I'm a little upset that the Endeavor Feint Infernape didn't actually pan out the way that Dreamball had hoped it would.
Yeah, and it would have been so nice to see. Like, we know the idea behind it, and we know that it could have worked, but it wasn't its week this week.
Yeah.
I really love the nuke that is Curum White with the Draconium Z, destroying anything on its path except for fairies.
Oh yeah.
Which is just plain old scary. Can't say anything bad about that. I really love that they brought the another Z user with Swampert this time. I'm a big Swampert lover, but seeing it put in work just filled my heart with joy. Can't say anything else.
Yeah, I loved the Swampert. The Groundium Z Swampert did end up knocking out Gastrodon. Clutch knockout. I was not a fan of that Gastrodon bring, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, I can understand, but it's a world champion though.
Yeah, Pachirisu is also a world champion, but that doesn't make, bringing a Toxic Stall Pachirisu good.
No, it's a good bring. It's a good bring. It's a good bring, man. Nah, but the Gastrodon was just, what is the word that I'm looking for? Indifferent. Well, indifferent to the other Pokemon. Let's say that.
A Ray set?
Yeah, a race. Let's call it a race. It was just a good match.
Yeah.
And this is 2D taking the win over Dream Ball is actually quite good as well.
Yeah.
It's good for Team 2D and 3D as well, but it's also good for the other teams, for their morale. Team Dream Ball being the only champion that there is on the MBL is quite menacing and intimidating.
Yeah. The only champion the MBL has ever known is Team Dreamball. So it's gotta be intimidating to go up against them because they are titans in this league. And so them taking a loss sort of shows that they're not indestructible.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very happy to see where both teams are gonna be next week.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Team Jamie versus Team Rainbow Mythical.
I was impressed by both teams, but for two different reasons.
Definitely.
Team Rainbow Mythical played phenomenally. They did so good. They showed what they are capable of. They have showed the haters that they could play.
Oh yeah.
Team Jamie, on the other hand, had exceptional nicknames. I can't. The nickname game was very strong this week. The nicknames were maybe a little bit seen as mean, but they were funny to me. They made me laugh out loud. It was so good.
And not to knock Team Jamie's play, because Team Jamie also had insane play, insane prep. The nicknames, I think, were a little mean. But look no further than the Gigavolt, Havoc, Ironhead, HP Ground, Tapu Koko that they brought.
Yeah.
The Koko was essentially just a ball of excellent prep.
Yeah, it was with the mirror move. It was quite exceptionally, fun to say.
Yeah.
It proves that Koko is quite diverse as well.
Oh, yes.
I loved also as well with the Z Electrium, the Salamence. It didn't OHKO the, Azumarill,
yeah.
But just that showed me how much prep went into it, which I very much like as well. The only thing that we've seen this week is a bit of discussion between the Jamies what play to make.
I actually have written down on that Gigavolt Havoc Mence, I have written close but no cigar. It was sad,
yeah.
But I loved that play. Another thing of great prep was the Topsy-Turvy Malamar.
Right.
You got to assume that was prep for the Azumarill, and oh my gosh, what prep it was.
That would have been so amazing, seeing Azumarill belly drum up just to get it topsy-turved.
Oh my
right
gosh,
off.
It would have been insane.
Man. Team Jamie brought the Marowak as well, which I very much liked. Well, the only thing is T-bolting the thing, but that was just not good communication, but that happens. It wasn't that important in that turn. Like, they didn't lose anything.
Come on, Jamies, you're better than that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we know that you're better than this.
We expect better from you. T-bolting into your own Marowak's lightning rod. That was a VGC 17 mistake. Come on.
No, but like, they've played phenomenally, and I really loved the way Team Rainbow played. They've showed that they've improved so much. They're not a meme pick anymore from all these teams. Like, they've been considered that, and I feel like this whole league right now has so many good picks, so many good people, so many good teams. Like, it's very, very balanced, which I very love.
Yeah, I don't think there are any easy wins for any teams in this league. I think any of these teams that are in the league can hang with the big dogs and pull away with some wins. And that's what's so exciting about the league this season.
Exactly. We've seen 2D win over Team Dream Ball this week. Who knows what happens next week?
Yeah.
We can't know for certain, which is quite nice. There will be some upsets for people, but that shows like how much these people have progressed and learned from the previous seasons, which I'm very fond of.
And I think that is an excellent segue into our next match.
Yeah.
Team Yeetdown versus Team Clickbait.
We all know Team Clickbait. They've done it well as Team We Disney. But Team Yeetdown has always been considered as one of the lesser teams. But this week, they've shown us so many great plays, so much good prep as well. They've won this, and the first turn went good for them. No electric move into the blasters, which was great, and trick room for the trick room. Second turn was even better. Just killing off a Cresselia with your C tier pick. One hit KOing an S tier. It's just amazing to see that.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's super effective and stuff, but like, I feel like many people held their breath when they saw that move go off. Because like, Cresselia can be so bulky, amazingly bulky, and you don't know what kills it and what doesn't. Yeetdown players, I think, sighed relief when they saw that the Cresselia just went down. And also the Hoopa just tanking that Shadow Ball.
Oh yeah. Turn 1, Hoopa took the Shadow Ball like a champ. Only took like 40% of its health bar. And then just turned around, looked at the Cresselia, and said, "Mine is bigger." And just one hit KO'd it.
Oh my god, I haven't considered that. That is actually funny. Mine is bigger. And we've seen the Mr. Mime bring as well from Team Clickbait, which I've personally liked. I liked it that they brought Charm. It worked out versus the Landorus when it was Swords Dancing as well.
Oh yeah.
It's just a good bring. Mr. Mime can do so much. It gets Follow Me, Fake Out as well. It's so good.
Mr. Mime, great support mon. I absolutely love this game, and Yeetdown pulled away with a win against a team that's no joke. Team Clickbait, if it weren't for the small mistake of thinking that something worked, because something worked on Showdown, but didn't in-game, and they didn't know that, and if it weren't for that mistake, Clickbait would have knocked Dream Ball out of the semifinals last season.
Yeah.
So the fact that Yeetdown pulls away with a win against such a high-caliber team, I think really shows that Yeetdown is coming to win this season. Like, they're playing to win this season.
Yeah. Exactly, there are no weak teams anymore. These are all top players here, right now. This might be the best season yet.
Yes.
And the best matches we've seen yet.
Absolutely love this match. Mr. Mime, Aurora, and Sableye all being one side, I didn't really like. It looked like they had all the support guys on like one side.
Yeah, I can see and understand. You have one supportive side and one more offensive side. It's not that well balanced. I feel like it should be more balanced as well.
Yeah.
The thing that I liked as well from Team Yeetdown is switching the Rotomin on the Hurricane from the Pidgeot and on the Fake Out as well. Saving their Hariyama, which was also great.
Yeah.
I'm just very impressed with Team Yeetdown, and makes me want to support them.
I thought this was a great match.
Yeah, absolutely.
On to the next one. Cyberbaz versus Team Drinking Birds.
We all, like, if you haven't seen the video, we've all know what happens turn 1 for Team Cyberbaz. It's not good. It's an overheat miss. It's the second one this season. Each week, a new one.
Yeah, Baz and Beatdown have to go and make the I Missed Overheat Club. They ran a Scarf Volcarona specifically to deal with this Mega Metagross that they knew would cause them a lot of trouble. And so turn 1, they go for the overheat to like guaranteed KO it, and they miss the overheat. And it was really unfortunate because the Metagross responded with a Rock Slide that turn, and O-Code the Volcarona Volcarona. So they didn't get any damage on the Mega Metagross, and they lost their Volcarona turn 1, which really hindered them throughout the course of the game. But even so, they did play very well, and they managed to almost bring it back.
Yeah, that was amazing. Like, I loved it. I know they would keep saying it, like the Metagross is still an issue and stuff, but like, they were still playing to the best of their abilities. They were almost bringing it back. Like, that was just impressive.
I was like, Cyberbaz, you got this. Like, I honestly thought that Cyberbaz had the comeback up until the turn that they lost it all. The thing was, they were in a position to where they couldn't make any misreads, and they made a misread. And it was like a 50-50. Like, I think they made the right play. I don't think they misplayed, really. But they just didn't get the 50-50 right. And it was unfortunate. However, Team Drinking Birds did play a well-played game. They wouldn't have necessarily lost had the overheat killed the Metagross, but it would have been like a more even game, I think.
Even more close match, yeah. I absolutely loved that the Drinking Birds brought the Psychic Seed Zapdos.
Yes, I think that was great prep.
That was a good bring. It's something that you see a lot of in like VGC with Misty Seeds or Psychic Seed even. It's just good to see that people just also prep for countering the Tapus as well, which is just good. Zapdos is so scary with a special defense race. Can be, well, excruciating hard to deal with.
I mean, Cyberbaz with the disable play, the disable into follow me, like...
Right. That was so good. That was actually good. Like, I loved it, the disable. The one thing that I had questions about is when the turn the Togetic roosted and the Zapdos, his Thunderbolt was still disabled, that they protected with the Sharpedo. That's the only turn that I have personally questions about. Lovely match.
Yeah.
Certainly have to watch it. If you've seen it once, see it twice.
Yeah.
Maybe thrice.
Great match. On to Team Raydrive versus Team Crumpet. Great match. I really like this match. And it was a win for Raydrive, but it was an absolutely explosive match. It could have gone either way. It was amazing brings, like amazing prep from each side, amazing plays from each side. And I think this, similar to the games that we saw earlier, Crumpet showed that they could hang, like they could almost take a win off of Team Raydrive.
Yeah, it was so good. First off, I love the Imprisoned Gothitelle.
Oh yeah.
Imprisoned Gothitelle was so good. Like, they got rid of the Vikavolt. They've got Charizard Y or Gigalith or maybe the Kartana.
Yeah.
They've had a Superior on +2, which HP Rock, which could kill the Charizard if it was not for a bad roll, sadly. But it was such a good game. It was like Galaxy Brain. I absolutely adored it. And it was sad to see that it was 60% chance to Oko, depending on the spread.
Yeah.
A lot of hearts broke when they saw that the Charizard still lived. Team Raydrive, I think the fans just lived up like, oh, this Charizard really loves us. It's sticking, it's holding on for us, for the fans. Like,
yeah.
The whole match was just pure enjoyment for me.
Yeah, I really liked the match. The special Garchomp was absolutely awesome to deal with the Intimidates. I think it was absolutely insane prep.
Mm-hmm.
The HP Rock Superior was great prep. The HP Electric Mega Garchomp was, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was nuts. Oh my god, that is such a good bring.
Waterium Z Rain Dance by Gyarados too. This match just had plenty of action to go around. This match, you never knew what was going to happen next. It was just such a crazy match.
Absolutely adored it. As you said, the Z Rain Dance Gyarados was just so good. Certainly with Raydrives, like, they've got double weather setters as well.
Yeah.
Both on the same side, but just stopping one of the weather setters for one turn does a lot. It was an unfortunate Stone Edge miss that didn't deal with the Gyarados though from the Gigalith. But yeah, it's the game we play.
Yeah.
It was such a good game. I've enjoyed it so much. I've seen it like 2 to 3 times already. I even showed it to my girlfriend and she enjoyed it.
The Ground EMZ, Diggersby prep, Curse Gigalith, which ended up being huge. I didn't like that there was no Iron Head on Mawile.
Yeah.
That ended up like mattering a little bit when they couldn't KO the Gigalith and got KO'd by Stomping Tantrum.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get to bring everything. You got 4 move slots. You don't get to have everything.
No, exactly.
And I think this was an absolutely like amazing game. You had the Bloom Doom Victory Bell. Oh my gosh. It was just, you never knew what was going to happen from this game next. And I think both teams played really well, and it really could have gone either way, I think.
Absolutely great games from both teams. both new teams showed already in week 2 as well that they're quite capable of a lot of things.
Yes, I'm looking forward immensely to seeing what both of these teams have in the weeks to come. And now there is the league standings, the top 6 teams in the league right now. As you can see, Team Raydrive is at the top with a record of 2-0 and 8 differential. Team Not Scald is just beneath them with 2-0 record and +4 differential. And Team Jamie is just below them at 2-0 with +3 differential. Those are the only 3 undefeated teams. As of week 2, we've only got 3 undefeated teams. Like, wow.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the battles and seeing the score change a little bit.
Oh yeah.
We've got also our knockout leaders as well. We've still got Glalie from Team Not Skull going strong with 5 kills. We've got the Zumeril from Team Jamie also with 5 kills. We've got the Mega Taranta from Team Jahaja also with 5 kills there. Then next up we got the people with 4 kills. At the 4th place we've got the Zapdos from Team Drinking Birds. We've got the Rotom Heat from Team Yeetdown. We've got the Curum White from 2D over 3D. Next ones with 3 kills is the Megalati from Team Dream Ball. We've got Shofu the Typlosion from Team Clickbait. We've got the Gigalet from Team Raydrive. And we've got the Mega Charizard Y also for Team Raydrive on 10th place.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow the MBL Twitter, link in the description to stay updated on all the stuff that's happening. And be sure to subscribe to the MBL YouTube channel so that you know when all the matches will be coming out and you can stay updated on all the important stuff you need to know about this great Season 3 we've got.
Exactly. Also, buy a shirt. Their shirts are amazing. I'm wearing one right now.
Wait, your shirt came in already?
Yeah, it did. It did. Like, I'm already wearing it. I tweeted about it already.
Oh. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, bye.